Yo, what's up, my nigga D. You know, I'm finna do this little interview, man. Back again, man. This the introduction of the interview, though, man. So just telling, let the folks know, you feel me, your story, where you from, how you grew up, feel me, when you went blind and shit like that.
Yeah.
So,
Shit.
when you was, where you was born at and shit. We from Tampa, but you was born in Tampa Bay.
I was born in East Tampa to be exact.
Okay,
The
now.
bricks.
You said what?
The bricks, the village. I was born in the
bricks.
village.
Yeah. What's the village? Royal Park Village?
Royal Park Village.
Yeah, because, they got Progress Village, they got other kind of villages around there, too.
Royal Park Village.
Royal Park Village, okay, then.
The heart of the city, man.
Okay, then. But,
Heart of the city. Heart of the city.
What it was like for you in the city growing up? Like how, when you was a jit, though, in the projects and junk like that, what you was like, what you was?
Fucked up, got the black and mine.
You dropped the black?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm finna find it for you, brother.
It's on that side.
I got it for you, huh? But I'm saying, what you, man, we both out here can't see, but and it's late night, but we dug it, but, nah, what you were saying, though, man, you said, I say what it was like when, when you was a jit, like 7, 8, 9, 12 years old and jump.
Shit.
Elementary school, middle school.
Shit. In elementary school, shit. I was got down trying to find my way and shit. Learning myself and shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. Doing kid shit.
So,
the shit.
You was outside there running the streets, so?
Yeah, I was outside and shit. Running the street. Doing jit shit. Shit, as I got older and shit. Shit, pretty much doing the same shit. When I got in middle school and shit, I went to McLean Middle School and Young Middle Magnet.
McLean and Young.
Yeah.
I'm saying you ain't playing no sports. You ain't.
Nah, I ain't.
So when you outside, what you just chilling on the block, or you hanging out with a couple niggas?
Hanging out with my friends and shit. We ain't playing ain't shit outside football like throwback and shit. I was never with no organized team.
You ain't playing no youth football
and shit like that, playing football and shit. But other than that, shit, I ain't playing. I ain't got no pads and no helmet, brother.
Yeah.
I wasn't with the pads and the helmet shit. Nah. Sports was never my passion.
Yeah, in high school, then what about high school, you said?
Shit. I went 9.
What grade?
10th grade.
10th grade.
Shit like that.
So your freshman in high school, how was your freshman year in high school, though? When you first got there?
When I first got that shit, it was alright. Oh shit, I met you and shit like that.
Yeah, that was.
I used to walk you around. They don't need. I used to walk him around.
Yeah, I've been blind, but
I used to walk him around in school. Shit like that. Then I eventually went blind and shit.
I'm saying though, what you was in that bit doing though freshman year though, man?
I was in that bit.
Dolo. I was in that bit.
I was in that bit hitting licks and shit. Stealing bitches shit.
Getting A's and B's.
For the most part. You got fuck ups and shit. My 11th grade year shit, I ain't do shit. I got straight L's. I ain't do nothing. Shit, I was always in ISS, goddamn suspended.
But to bring it down though, bring it back to 10th grade though. So when you went blind though, break down, like, what the fuck is your condition though? Like, how you even like what the fuck, how you went blind? Like, what's the condition?
Alright, so I was born with cataracts and shit. Shit, I got that shit lasered off when I was 5. So, shit, since 5 and on, from 5 to all the way up to 16, I used to have to wear glasses and shit. I ain't never had good vision and shit like that.
Yeah.
So, goddamn, 2012, I lost my first eye.
2012.
I think 2012, 2013, I lost my first eye.
So what year that was?
I had goddamn.
I mean, what grade you was in? Like,
I was in the 7th grade.
in the 7th. Yeah, had to go through all the type of surgery and all that shit.
Yeah, to get my shit repaired, but it never worked. It didn't work. It didn't work out for me.
Yeah.
Shit. So I used to be Fetty Wap before Fetty Wap type shit. I used to.
Yeah. Before all that little, we was living like that before that shit.
Yeah. Shit like that. So when I get into high school and shit, my vision getting worse and worse and shit, over time type shit. So over time and shit, my shit getting worse and worse. Shit. When I get in 10th grade and shit. 10th grade and shit. Goddamn. I had to start learning different shit, how to maneuver around the school and shit. Having a music cane and shit.
Vision class.
Vision class and shit, having a music cane. One of these right here, man.
The little white cane.
Yeah, you know that bit I used this bitch, I had been using this bitch for a long time. This bitch old.
Yeah, say.
That bitch ain't even got the silver on that bitch.
I still got my first one.
I got my first cane, this my first one.
Yeah, we go cut it out.
First went blind, this is my first cane.
Yeah, we go cut it like that, though. Cut it like that, and then we'll come back with the next video, man.
Yeah, part 2 or something.
So when you go come back, you gonna let them know, like I said, the first day when you really like notice you went blind, like you couldn't see shit.
In for me and shit.
Yeah. Cause it seemed like it was in school, but we go telling the story and shit, and then keep going from there though. But yeah, man. Like I said, this is my brother, man. You feel me? We telling our blind stories, the life of a blind man. Straight out the city of Tampa, you know what time it is. Get into him, don't be a balloon.
East Tampa, Road Fire Village.
Shit like that. Shit, we out though.